In 2026, Disneyland Paris will see the opening of the world of Frozen. But this brand new Frozen land is more than a simple expansion. It's going to change the resort forever. Disneyland Paris is undergoing a massive transformation, with new lands, attractions, and experiences being added. This expansion would see a renovation of Walt Disney Studios Park. The backlot was reimagined into Avengers Campus, and two brand new lands would be added, a Star Wars land and a Frozen land. Since that, a lot has changed. The Star Wars land was reimagined into a Lion King experience, and Walt Disney Studios Park is set to be completely reimagined into Disney Adventure World. But let's break down what these changes actually mean and how they will impact the guest experience, transforming what many call the worst Disney park into a world-class destination. In fact, the transformation of Walt Disney Studios Park has already begun, as the former Studios One is set to reopen in spring 2025 as world premiere, a reimagined experience featuring a renovation of existing spaces and a complete overhaul of the food court area. This interior layout will be somewhat similar to Studio One. One side will feature shopping and the other dining, but now it looks way more elegant with this terrace-like ambience perfect for a movie premiere. As you enter this new area, you'll see a facade depicting Disney's studio in Burbank, California. But at the end of this Hollywood street will be a theater facade serving as a storytelling device, showcasing to us that we are at the premiere of our adventure. When guests exit World Premiere, they will be greeted by World Premiere Plaza, transforming the former production courtyard area into a much nicer, well-landscaped street. But the reimagining of Walt Disney Studios Park into Adventure World goes beyond a simple landscape redesign. It involves completely changing how guests visit Disneyland Paris' second gate. The original layout of Walt Disney Studios Park was quite peculiar. When the park opened in 2002, it didn't have much to offer. You can see that in the park's weird layout. Shaped like a crown, guests enter via Studios One that served as a sort of indoor main street. The layout then split in three. The tram tour served as a focal point, with themed lands on each side. Well, not that well themed lands though. This created a problem. The lands would work as a sort of cul-de-sac. As the park expanded, this problem also grew. Soon this small alley near Tower of Terror became simply too small. So how do you fix this? How do you create a park layout that allows for easy guest flow while preserving existing attractions and lands? Well, Imagineers came up with a solution. They created a central lake, allowing for guests to circle around. New paths will connect the lands to the new lake, named Adventure Bay. So the water feature becomes the coming together of all the lands or worlds of Disney Adventure World. At night, Adventure Bay will feature a brand new nighttime spectacular, featuring a combination of fountains and new water drones. Nighttime shows are fantastic, but they also create huge crowds. So how do you create a space to view the show that doesn't impact guest flow? Well, Disney Adventure World is creating this designated viewing area beyond the guest paths. Bridging the gap between new and old, a new alley will extend from World Premiere Plaza to Adventure Bay, named Adventure Way. This large promenade will feature a design language akin to Art Nouveau, an incredible artistic movement that was huge around the turn of the 20th century. What makes Art Nouveau so distinctive is its focus on organic, flowing lines. It's inspired by nature. Think vines, flowers. It's all about these graceful, elegant curves. You see it in the architecture with these swirling, almost whimsical details, and it carries through into the decorative arts with intricate patterns and natural motifs. Adventure Way will include a brand new tangled flat ride named Rapon's Tangled Spin. Outside, a nice water feature will bring guests into that iconic Lantern Festival scene. Near Adventure Bay will sit a brand new sit-down restaurant. Taking advantage of this prestigious location, this restaurant will offer incredible vistas of the water feature and World of Frozen beyond. So it's called Regalville. At the edge of Adventure Bay we find Adventure World's signature land, World of Frozen. Placing this land here is no accident, it's strategical. This land will be the focal point of the expansion, with its location allowing for it to be viewed here and beyond. with Adventure Bay in front of it, guests will have incredible vistas of the North Mountains and Arendelle. But how will this land actually look like? With Elsa's Ice Palace and the Ice Mountains as a landmark to the land in the distance, World of Frozen will be unlike anything at Walt Disney Studios Park currently. The land aims to recreate Arendelle from the hit movies. Here's how Imagineers accomplished that. On one side we have the village of Arendelle, with Nordic-inspired architecture reminiscent of a quaint village. This will house the land's shopping destinations. On the other side you get a little bay reminiscent of a port. There is also a lighthouse marking the entrance to the land for guests arriving near the drawbridge. The clock tower in the distance will mark the entrance to the attraction. Combined with the mountains, it will create a nice focal point within the land. The main attraction to this land already exists in Hong Kong, as a similar version of this land opened in 2023. This water ride will help round up the park's lineup, as the park was lacking a major water dark ride with an immersive story, and Frozen Ever After will do just that. Beyond that, the ride will add just a bit of thrill, replicating the effect Maelstrom had at Epcot when it opened in 1988. Even if it's not a big drop, it will still be an element of surprise. World of Frozen is expected to open in 2026, but the effects of this brand new land will impact the whole resort. This new Frozen land will make Disneyland Paris, and most importantly its second gate, Adventure World, a must-visit destination within the European continent. What was once considered the worst Disney park will now feature breathtaking landscapes and immersive attractions. Disneyland Paris is bringing what was Walt Disney Studios Park up to par with the other Disney parks around the globe. This also applies to the layout and overhaul design of this renovation. Imagineers really did a great job with what they had. When World of Frozen opens in 2026, the park will rebrand from Walt Disney Studios Park to Disney Adventure World, showcasing to the world this park transformation. Now, my friends, I pose this question: is Disneyland Paris finally getting the upgrade it needs? Let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that subscribe button. But what comes after World of Frozen? Well, until the end of this decade, we'll witness the opening of a Disneyland Paris exclusive land, based on The Lion King, Pride Rock. Get ready to experience a brand new land inspired by the original Lion King. This land will feature landscapes inspired by the African savanna, retelling the story of the beloved animated film. As this land will immerse visitors in a setting where they can explore, shop and dine, with touches of authentic African culture. Pride Rock will serve as a focal point and landmark to this new realm. Beyond that, this new land will feature a brand new water ride, retelling Simba's journey with cutting-edge technology and stunning set pieces, culminating in a thrilling splash finale. With a huge splash in the end, this ride will probably be an instant classic. And who knows, after the Lion King project starts, priorities at the resort might shift, and we might just maybe see a new ride at Park Disneyland that hasn't seen a major expansion since Space Mountain de la Terra Lune and has not seen a major new ride since Buzz Lightyear. The problem with Disneyland Resort Paris was the fact Park Disneyland usually had way more attendance than Walt Disney Studios Park, meaning the resort had to invest money to fix Walt Disney Studios Park. But now, as Adventure World becomes the reason guests visit the resort, Disneyland Paris might just consider adding a new ride to their castle park. Beyond the two parks, there is a lot in store for Disney Village. Recently, we are seeing the renovation of the old Frank Gehry design, the creation of new facades, and most importantly, a new McDonald's. This new McDonald's will be the start of something bigger. Recently, we saw a soft review of some interesting expansion projects the resort might consider. However, if you take a closer look at the model, you might realize that you have seen this before. Unfortunately, this maquette is not new, rather a modification of a 2011 version. Some minor additions included the solar panels and the removal of the Value Hotel near Santa Fe. The goal here is to showcase how the resort will expand until 2036, so don't take the exact layout and proportions of the hotel into account. However, the fact it was revealed at a press conference indicates Disneyland Paris still has intention to expand Disney Village and add a new Lake Disney Hotel. joining the ranks of the Newport Bay Club, the Sequoia Lodge, and the New York Hotel. This hotel would replace the events arena and sit at the location adjacent to the new McDonald's that's opening in 2026. Indeed, that new McDonald's will be the first step towards this new Disney Village expansion, finally fixing a major problem the resort currently has. You see, currently the Vapiano Five Guys complex is isolated from the rest of Disney Village, located beyond the security area, but expanding Disney Village could create a loop, allowing for easy circulation, giving guests more shopping opportunities and a more cohesive layout. The theme or storyline for this new hotel has not been revealed, but as an architecture student, I would personally like to see a Spanish Revival hotel, where we could do theming related to the early days of Disney, like the Hyperion Studios, Oswald, Steamboat Willie, and Snow White. But those are just ideas. In the end, the decision to build or to not build this hotel will come down to supply and demand. If the expansions coming to Disney Adventure World are a smash hit, well, a new hotel makes sense. So the future looks bright for Disneyland Paris, and there are some cool expansions coming to this amazing resort in the heart of Europe. Disneyland Paris is a marvelous resort with breathtaking theming, immersive attractions and fantastic design. I cannot wait to see how things will look in the next decade. But if you want to see why Disneyland Paris is so beautiful and well designed, well, click this video on the screen right now. See you real soon.